Yeah, good evening, everyone. Everyone is able to hear me? Hello, all. Everyone is able to hear me? Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll share my screen now. I'll explain you the tool actually, okay? So download this Atlassian source tree. Okay, source tree, free Git GUI for Mac and Windows. So just open this window, right? So download for Windows, right? So download for Windows. I'm sending this to everyone. I'm downloading now. Download. So double click on this. So when I double click on this, I'm not using any Bitbucket or Bitbucket server. Just click on skip. Okay. I don't need this. Just click on next. Okay, this is my email address. Click on next. And click on, do you have SSH key? No, you click on SSH key. Now you see, I got this. Okay. See, I can create a local repository like this. Create a repository. See, it is equal to, see, this is equal to this git init command. See, so I'm just sharing. So what I'm telling is, this is what actually create a repository. This is equivalent to git init command. This is equal to git init command, which creates empty local repository. Empty local repository, right? So git init command creates empty local repository. Okay, fine. Already I created the local repository. So what I'll do, I'll click on add. Now, already I created, right? I can add this here. If I want to create a new repository, I can create a new repository. Okay. Let me create a new repository. But let me do this. I'll say like, so let me create DevSecOps 5th batch. Sorry, 4th batch, 1 I'll say. Okay, I'll just say, or I'll say like this. DevSecOps Git local report, sorry. I'll do like this, Git DevSecOps 4th batch. git local report to, I'll say. Git local report to, right? Git local report to, and then I'll click on create. Now you see a local repository has been created. You see here, say git local report to, and see git. This is now a git local repository has been created. Okay, so I'll add some files here. So what I'll do now, I'll create some files here. Okay, let me copy in this local repo one. What are the files? A, B, C, I'll copy. Okay. Now these are in the working space now. Okay. Now you see, now if you remember how to add that in the, we have studied, right? Git add dot, right? So git add dot will add these files to staging area. Okay. But now we are going to do this from the graphical user interface. So what I'll do now, I'll just select this. I just select this. I just drag this. That's all. See, this is as if, or you can select all the files at once and you can drag it. So this is as if it is equal to git add command. See, instead of using commands, we are doing user interface. Okay. Now these are the stage area. So these are in the stage area. Now these files are in stage area. Now what we have to do? Now we have to move this to commit, right? How to go to for commit? How to use commit? In command, we'll say git commit. Git commit -m. Something will, I'll give some message. Commit message and I'll use, right? But in source tree, how I'll do, through graphical user interface, just click on this button commit. Okay. Click on this button commit, this button. In source tree, click commit. Button on top of, on left top. So very easy, actually. I mean, see, if anyone doesn't want to remember the commands, they can play with this user interface. Okay. So I'll just say commit. I'll select this, and I'll say commit. And I have to give the message here. So this is the first commit in this project. I'll say like this, related to some Java file changes, something like this. See, whatever I give in the message, right? If you remember git commit -m, I give, right? So that message here, I'll type here. And I click on this button commit. Click on this button commit. Now you see, now this has committed to the local repository, right? Now you can see when it has been committed, you can see the thing. So git commit, type the message or enter the commit message and click commit button. Okay. So this will add to commit area of local repo. Okay. Everyone understood? See, whatever we are doing through commands, this I'm doing through the through this user interface. And remember, we have studied some branches also, right? I created one branch, git branch. Okay, here also I can create. So right click. So I select this branch. See this is a top arrow. Okay. This is a top arrow. I can select a branch. I can give a new branch actually. Okay. So I'll say develop a branch. So this will create a branch. So this is equal to which command? Equal to git branch develop. So this will create a new develop branch, right? So now click on create branch. Now you see, now my current branch is develop. My current branch is develop. Now it is easy in the git command. If I want to switch from one branch to other branch, what is the command I will use? If I want to switch from one branch to other branch, what is the commit I will be using? Git checkout, right? Git checkout, right? But here just double click on this. That's all. Now see, my current branch is showing develop. If I want to if I want to switch to master branch, just double click on this. If I want to say switch to develop branch, just double click on this. Now what I'll do, in develop branch, I'll add one more new file. Right? I'm adding new file. Right? Now you see here, this new file is again coming here in unstaged files. Again, I have to add it to the stage area. So stage selected. Next, double click on this, click on commit. So very easy. See, just use these buttons. Next, this is the file for development. I'll say like this, and I click on commit. Now you see in develop, see each commit will be represented by commit ID. You see, I told you right. Now in master branch, this is the in master branch. See, develop branch has two commits now. This commit and this commit. If you see in develop branch, I have now 4 files. Now, if I go to master branch, I will have only three. So how will I go to master branch? Just double click on this. Just double click on this. See, now I'm in master branch. See, I have only 3 files now. Again, if I go to develop branch, I'll see d.java also. You see. Next, double click on this. Now I can see d.java also. Right? See, again, if I click on master, right? Everyone understood? See, just to play with this GraphLS interface. I mean, those who are having difficulty in remembering commands, they can use this kind of tool. Now I want to merge now develop branch into master branch. How I'll do? I'll use git merge command, right? Come to your master branch and git. And so what I'll do now, I'll just say merge. So just double click on this. Just now I showed you, right, how to add changed file. See, just take this file, rename. See, I'm just adding some new file. So class E method 31. See, now this is the file. E.java. You see here at the bottom, you can see unstaged files E.java. Now just equal to git add command, you just select this. It will move to staging area. Now from staging area, I want to move to commit area. So now just click on commit. Give the commit message. Right? And click on commit. Now you see in develop branch, you have 3 commits. 1, 2, 3. In master branch, I have only 1 commit. You see, develop branch is pointing here. So that means in develop branch, you have 3 commits. But in master branch, I have only 1 commit. Now I want to merge this develop branch into master branch. So what I'll do, so just your current branch is master. Now take merge and So what I'll do, just click on merge. So how I'll do in command prompt in using git commands, I'll go to the current branch, I'll go to the master branch, and I'll say git merge develop. Remember, I told you those commands. Now I'll just use this user interface and select this merge. Okay. Merge. So it is asking pick a commit to merge into your current branch. So this is the commit. So okay. Now your master is also merged. See, I mean now both your develop branch and master branch will be having same. See, your master and developer are having. So how I'm doing is see. Just select this merge. Pick a commit to merge into your current branch. So select the last commit and click on OK. Now your master branch, sorry, your develop branch is merged into master branch. So you can see who has committed, at which date he has committed and all that. How easy it is? You're feeling easy using this type of tool, this graphical user interface. So you're feeling easy, right? I mean, those who are not comfortable with commands, they can use this kind of thing. See, now it is in my master branch. Now I have to push this to, remote repository. See, just like how I have done. So now I have to push this to, now it is in my local repository in the commit area. Now I want to push this to remote branch. For that, I'll use git push command, but here I can just use this button, push button. See, this is equal to your push git. See, internally, every button that I call, internal will know git commands only. But now this user interface will be an easy way for the developer to access GitHub. Now I'll click on push now. Currently it is not there. So what I'll do now, I'll click on actions. Or I'll select this. I'll click on remote repository. I'll click on add account. Okay, I'll select GitHub. So I'm going to see. I select this remote. I select this remote. Next, click on add account. I'll select GitHub. And here I'll say, so here I'll say refresh. Okay. I think 1 minute. GitHub. That's 1 minute. I'll select this GitHub. I have to give this credentials, which is your what personal access token, or what I'll say. Okay, refresh what token, and I'll select authorize Atlassian. Okay, I have to give the GitHub password. See, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll just what I'm doing, I'll show you. So see. So I want to push this code. So I want to add the remote repository. So for that, select this remote, click on add account. Okay. I should enter my GitHub account. Okay. So GitHub, then I'll select now HTTPS. Next, I'll say what. Next is refresh what token. Okay. Now I'll select authorize Atlassian. Okay. So now let me enter this. I forgot my GitHub password. One minute. Just 1 minute. GitHub. So what I'll do now, you say I'm able to add this now. I'll now in this github.com. Okay, I'll create one repository. DevSecOps 3 repo 1. I'll create one repository and click on create repository. Okay. So that's all. So DevSecOps. Yeah, DevSecOps. See, all these repositories are see. It is listing. Now I'll add this one, the repo 1. Okay. I will add this. Just 1 minute. Okay. First, I have to push it 1 minute. Now click on no push. No. Just 1 minute. So what I'll do now, this is my push, I'll push it. Local repo. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to push this to the remote branch. For that, what I have to do is I'm trying to push this to remote branch. This file. In Git command, how I'll do Git push command. Yesterday only I have explained. But here through user interface, I'm just showing you. Let me select. So what I'll do, I will select now. Open. 1 minute. I think something has happened. 1 minute. Make you here. So I'll just give. So not 3 repo 1. This one. This I'll give this path. Or what I'll do, let me do one thing. I want to push these files to remote repo. Let me do one thing. I'll create one empty local repository with the same name. I already created one empty remote repository. One minute. What I'll do, just 1 minute. So here I'll create one empty repository. It local repo 3. Local repo 3, I'll say. Okay. I'll click on clone. Okay. Now this created one empty repository. Now whatever the files I have, Control C, I'll just add this. And see, now I can select all, stage all. It is as if equivalent to git add command. Now I have to commit it. So just new files for a commit. I'll give some message and click on commit. Now now I'll select push now. Now you see, here remote branch, master or main are same only. Okay, master branch or main branch is same. Now from my local branch, it is as if equivalent to push command. Just select push. Yesterday I have shown you this push command, right? So just select push command. Now you see, now I can see now, if I go here, now I can see these files just now committed. You see, just now committed. So I have done just simple push only. Just to push. So just to push. So automatically you have this address will come here. So how this address will come is, select this remote repository and give that address and select that repository name. This is your GitHub account name. So devs, just select this. So this is the new repository. Just click on clone. So when you click on clone, so you can create a new empty repository in your local. There you can check in your files, and from there you can push it. Okay, from there you can push it. Now you see, I want to now clone this repository in another system. Assume that now it is a different folder. Yesterday I showed you, right? Now what I'll do, now I'll clone this. Now I'll just give the source path or URL. Okay. And give the destination path. This time I'll give git local repo 4. Right? Now I click on clone. See, automatically all the files came, see, in this repository. See, it is as if like this git pull command. Clone is nothing but git pull command. Yesterday I showed you, right? So from this folder, I pushed into this, and to this folder, I pulled the files. So to pull the files, just say click on pull, automatically it will come. See these buttons, push command, pull command. See, whatever I told you till now is through git commands. But those who are having difficulty in facing or using the commands, you can use this kind of user interface where you can play around actually. Understood, everyone? Everyone understood? Clear? Any doubts? So very easy. So I'll share you this document also to everyone. So everyone got now an easy way of how do you feel actually using Git commands or this graphical user interface? How do you feel? Push and pull, you did not understood. See, these buttons are there, right? I did not do anything. I just did setting only. Just click on push. Automatically, you click on push, that will push the data. Suppose you commit something into that repository. Suppose I directly add a file here. Okay. Some new file I will add here. Into this repository directly. I'll use some k.java. So class K. I'm directly using here method 1. Something like this. And I'm committing the changes here. Now k.java is in my remote. Some developer has pushed the code here, but I just add it directly here. Now I want to pull this k.java to my machine. So how I'll do? Select pull here. See, before pull, there is no k.java in my repository. I have only e.java. Now what I'll do, I'll just select pull here. Pull here. So see, k.java has come now, you see. Everyone understood now? See, just buttons only. There is no just buttons. You have to just play with these buttons. That's all. Commit button, pull button, push button. Just you have to play with these buttons. If you want to create a branch, just create a branch here. If you want to do a merge operation, select this merge. Right? Pull and fetch are almost same, but the difference is fetch will pull the file to your fetch will just pull the file to your local repository, and pull will get the file to your. I'll just draw a diagram here so it will be clear. So this is your local system, right? In that you have your workspace, your working area. Working area is what? Code workspace, where your code will be there, right? So these are Git local repository, right? In that you have stage area, then you have commit area, right? So from here to here, what is the command? Git add command, right? That we have seen here, right? And from here to here, what is the command? What is the command? git commit git commit. Right. So from here to here, this is your local, this is your remote repository. Right. Remote repo. So remote repo, here you have GitHub. We can say this is a github.com. So this is your git push command, right? Fine. So now, if you want to create this local repository, empty local repository, create empty local repository. What I'll do, I'll say git init command. That we have seen this. There is another way also. Suppose I have a remote repository already there. I can clone this. I can clone this into local repository. So if I want to clone this, suppose there is another local system, for example. Right. So after files are committed, another developer can clone this using git clone command. Git clone. So that a local repository will be created in this system. A local repository will be created, and this will be the copy. This will be the copy of this remote repository. So this local repository is copy of. That's why it is called clone of a remote repo. Right. Now you see. Suppose suppose after doing some in this local repo, again he will have workspace here. Again, you'll have workspace, your code where your files are added. Right. Workspace. Now again, there are two areas, right? What is one area? Stage area. Next, commit area. Right? Stage and commit. Stage and commit. Right? So again, from here to here, what? Git add command. Git add command. From here to here, what? Git commit command. Git commit command. Right? Right? And now from here, I push some changes here. I push some changes here. Okay. Git push. Some new files or something. Now those new files are not available here in this system by another developer. This is one developer machine. This is another developer machine. Now those changes will. So whatever this change. See, first this system has created one local repo, pushed all the changes. Now all the changes are cloned into this local system. Okay. So when he's pushing, he's having say a.java, b.java. Okay. And when he cloned also, he got now a.java, b.java. Right. When he cloned also, he got a.java, b.java. Fine. Right. Now in this workspace, he has added a new file called c.java. He has a new file in c.java, and he added that using git add command, and he committed that file and he pushed that file. Now this will be c.java. Now this c.java has to be pulled by this local system. So what he will do? So he will invoke a command. He will invoke a command, git pull command. So git pull command. So what this command will do? This will pull the changes. This will pull the changes directly to workspace. So what this command will do, you know? So this command will pull. Now this will pull the c.java and directly copy this to the workspace. And directly copy this to the workspace. So git pull command, whatever the changes that happen, that will copy this to the workspace. Right? Now there is one more command, git fetch command. What git fetch command will do is, this will only bring the changes to the local repository. So there is one more command called git fetch. So git fetch command, will pull the changes or will fetch changes only to local repository, from remote repo to local repo, but not to workspace. So unless until the file came to the workspace, you cannot do anything. So fetch will only give how many files have been changed or what are the new files. That's all. It will only pull the files to this local repo, but you cannot do anything. Only once the files come to your workspace, only you can do anything. So git pull will pull the changes from your remote repository to workspace. Pull only will pull the files to this local repo. Just you'll get information like how many files have been changed or what are the new files done by this system. So this is how this will work. Any doubts in this? If you see this diagram, you'll understand everything. Say this is a developer one machine. So this is a developer two machine. Any doubts in this? Any questions or any doubts? Just see this diagram once. Any questions or any doubts? Everyone clear, right, with this diagram? All right then. If no doubts, we can wind up. Everyone clear, right, with this diagram? Everyone clear? Just see this diagram. Is there any possibility to show whatever I shown you with examples only, right? Till now. See, whatever I explained, all this I have shown with examples only. Git add command, git commit command, git pull command, right? Similarly, using this source tree. All right, then. So with this, Git syllabus is done. So tomorrow onwards, I'll be telling you the another tool, Dockers. And yeah, I should have taken the syllabus. That's why I request everyone not to miss the class because I have to complete the syllabus, right? Everything is ours is time bound. So I cannot repeat the same those who have missed the classes. I'm not sure. Even I'm also not sure. Okay, I can ask recorded video to be sent, yesterday's recorded video, those who have missed the class, so that you can watch the recorded video. Okay. I'll ask the management or admin also to give the recorded video. Okay. All right then. So tomorrow we are going to study the another new tool called Docker. All right then. Thank you all. See you tomorrow then. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, I'll ask the recorded video. Okay. I'll ask the recorded video and also. Yeah, sure. Thank you all.
Recording stopped.